What's that? Okay, this is what happens when you work at your own place. The rest of the house been remodeled. Got one of those spots in the basement. Yeah, not done. We would never let one of our clients do this to us, would we?
Mm-mm.
We would make sure it's spick and span before we step in there. But I guess we're gonna mistreat ourselves. Put it on stun. Alright, so what we got going on is I took the drop ceiling out. You ever stare up into like Applebee's or TGI Fridays or maybe Texas Roadhouse? I'm thinking those different ones. They paint the ceiling black so you can't see everything that's going on. My thought is to try that, is to paint the joist, the subfloor black up there. Ideally, spraying it, that would be perfect, but I don't think we can really do that. But that leads us to today. We've already taken the drop ceiling out. Yeah, the walls were haphazardly put in. Just like a lot of basements, this happens in it. But we were going to fully strip it, and I was like, I don't know if it needs it. So I kind of changed direction. I was like, we got a trunk up here, so we know we need to build a soffit there. So that soffit's going to come out. We already got the laser set. Did I bump it up? No, I haven't bumped it up. I set myself a line around there. I need to take it up another 1/2 inch. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a soffit. We're going to run the soffit all the way down. And then the soffit over here. Come on over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I've already vacuumed most of it, but we got a couple cobwebs over there. Don't look over there. I'm going to use this. We're just going to roll with it. So our soffit, we're going to run a soffit around the entire portion of this place, this room. But we're only going to bring this soffit out. We're not sure if it's going to be like 3 inches, 2 inches, probably 2 inches. Yeah. So that way it has a soffit over there, a soffit over there. And then Harley mentioned about putting crown up there. So we're back and forth as to what we're going to do as far as the color of it. But that's where we're going with it. All right, so this wall right here, the cinder blocks, concrete blocks, we're going to run the soffit down through there as well. There again, I think we're only going to be about 2.5 inches, and we're going to run around the other portion of the perimeter. Now, the ductwork, we're not sure what we're going to do. My wife says that absolutely she just does not like the idea of painting it black. Well, I think we're going to try it.
Like it's on, don't you think? What? Does it look like it's on?
Yeah. You don't know how to swing your Martinez anymore?
No, because with this, I'll have arms left when I'm 100. And get it really snug.
Careful. The laser's right in your eyes.
Hey, I gotta ask you, what happened here?
What?
Right here.
Apparently when I was nailing it, I wasn't watching it 100% perfect.
Oh, man.
So we're just gonna play.
We're gonna fix that right now. All right, so we made quite a bit of progress. We got the soffit. However, what you're seeing is the very bottom piece of the trim already on this piece and over here. But let me do a walk around to the soffit, and so you kind of got a idea what we've done here. Okay, so we're getting over to the trunk portion and the ductwork. A little jog right here in the pick it up at the front. So walking through and down through here. So when we picked up a bunch of our materials at Lowe's, we told him, the guy's like, he says, what's this going for? I says, well, you know, Applebee's, TGI Fridays, what do we got? Texas Roadhouse, whatever. A lot of them you'll see that they spray the ceiling black. And I was like, I think I'm going to try doing that. I'm going to try to do that in my basement. So I says, I'm doing a soffit around there to kind of cover up some of the unsightly stuff. And then we're going to, since we pulled the drop ceiling down, we're going to spray all that up through there. I think we're going to do, or brush it. I'm not sure which way we'll do it, but we're going to go with matte black. But either way, this measures 3.5 inches here. I think, and I'm really curious, since I've never built one up exactly like this, I'm not sure exactly what it's going to look like. So we're going to see together. I'm going to stand another piece of 1x up on top of this. I'm going to cut this at 2 inches. And it's going to have a 1/4 inch reveal. So it's going to be set back. We're going to come on up here. We're going to have another piece of 1x. That's going to be running down approximately here, and then the crown will set up on that. So I think it's going to look pretty good. I actually made a mistake. I messed up the drywall, so I ended up having to patch it right there. However, this originally was cut blunt. We just had 90 degree right there. Well, on this side we did, you know, the 45. This has turned out really nice looking. Nice. Okay, so we got another 1x that's going on top of there, and then our crown. I'm doing these at a 22.5 degree bevel. It actually turned out pretty good. Now, we've already put the 2 up there. Why are we doing plywood as opposed to drywall? I don't know. I figured since almost all this was wood already, and the fact that I was putting it up here straight, that I'd be able to put plywood up here quicker than drywall. And I think it's probably going to be true, because we're almost done with this. And of course we got to do that portion right there. Am I running glue or you?
I can do it.
Okay, do it.
Which side's up?
This is the one you glue right here.
All right.
Nice heavy bead, big thick bead, heavy bead.
Thicker?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. I just need to soften that a little bit. Yeah. Let me see if that did it. A little bit more. It's just a flat disc. Alright, well, of course I got my angle right here, my 22.5. You know, it's really hard to find a center line and to know, especially with this being on an angle. I'm off a little bit. Shoot, I got 5/16, a little bit tighter over here. Same going over here. I probably should soften this a little bit more, but I think we're going to probably have to live with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to just keep opening up. I mean, the thing is, by the time, I don't know if it's going to matter that it's off a little bit. I mean, this is actually really close. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to soften this a little bit more, and then I'm going to have you nail this thing on.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
I'm ready.
Either way, the flap disc worked good.
Yeah.
Yep. See, we got the top trim board all on, but Harley is working on putting a, well, it's a cut 2x4, but the purpose of that is for the crown to rest on. One of the problems that we have since I decided to not rest the crown up on the joist And well, okay, the reason why I'm not doing that is the joists are not even. So hopefully with the ceiling being black, there's going to be possibly quarter to half-inch gap between the top of the crown and the joist. I don't think that's going to matter because we do shadow lines all the time on our kitchens, and they work out fine. But let me go right up and show you. So that right there, it'll come down 2 inches. The crown will go up there, and that's the back. It's going to have about a half-inch gap up there. But what does it feel like? What your opinion? Let me get you out of the window.
A lot more open.
It's a lot more open.
It's taller.
It's taller.
Yeah.
But that soffit kind of gives you a
Decorative.
It's a decorative vibe, but it's just confusing because it's not something you would expect to be in a basement. But it's very inviting. It's nice down here. I'm liking the way it's turning out. So